She the queen, yeah, that's Queen Esquire. Legal trouble, she getting you out the fire. Another day and she solving another case. Cause she litigate with dignity and grace. She the queen, yeah, that's Queen Esquire. Legal trouble, she getting you out the fire. Another day and she solving another case. Cause she litigate with dignity and grace.
Excuse me, what is your name?
Brit Barbie.
Look at you. I want to rap. Give me beats like oh.
Period 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 period
Okay.
period period
Okay.
period
I like that. I can work with that. I can work with that. Listen, I am African, period O, and I eat my food with spices, not just black pepper and salt. Some of us live in mansions, not the wooden house we rent. Black is king, royalty. So the rest, pay respect. That's on.
Period period.
What?
Period period.
Hey.
Period
Okay.
Period.
Okay, it has do. It's enough. It is okay. Keep quiet. I say it is. You are talking too much. Keep quiet. It is okay. Oh my God.
Hello, litigators and my beautiful opinionators, y'all. We had to get back into this crazy story, y'all, with this girl, Carlee Russell, y'all. She finally came out and admitted to what we already knew, y'all. Wasn't anything new. The girl was lying. One thing I will give her credit for, y'all. At least she was woman enough to admit to it, because till this day, Jussie Smollett has been too coward enough to admit that he lied. So I'm going to give her at least a 1 point for telling the truth. Finally. Hi, Speak Vision. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Bad News. All my lovely people in the chat. So let's get into this. I want to get into the conference that they had today. Well, she didn't come out and say it herself. She had her attorney do it. But still, y'all, at least she came out and had somebody admit that she was lying, because it was pretty obvious. Everybody in the chat was already calling her out, calling her a liar. So I'm going to give kudos to my opinionators and my litigators who were not fooled by the lies. Some of y'all was fooled, but my opinionators and litigators over here on this channel, none of y'all was fooled. So I'm going to give y'all props where props were due. All right, let's get into this news conference so we can react to it, so we could talk about it. And just, this girl get on my nerves. I'm sorry. She get on my nerves. Anyways, y'all, just a heads up. Since she literally admitted to a crime, lying to an officer, she is facing the possibility of some misdemeanor criminal charges. And she probably is even facing charges for the theft she committed at her job. And also an update about this whole incident, y'all, is that this girl, and yeah, I say this girl over here, there were so many other stories about why she did what she did, but she over here trying to do this allegedly for her man, and her man ended up leaving her. He did a post that we're going to get into his post. He ends up leaving her. Now he no longer with her, so he on the market, y'all. So I might have to put in my application. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm just kidding. Don't judge me. All right, but before I get into judging me, I want to also go over some things that I heard from, what is that lady? Guys, y'all know what that lady's name is? Oh, man. Is it Enchanted? I don't know what the girl's name is. I'm going to have to find her somewhere else. I'll read it to you guys. How about that? I'll read it to you. But before we do that, I'll go ahead and read it now. So I found this quote, this message here off someone else's page, and it's all allegedly. But someone in the streets allegedly said the following about this Carlee Russell girl. They said that she got caught stealing from work that day, allegedly, and failed out of nursing school and has allegedly been on drugs. Again, these are alleged. These are people who are alleging to know her, and they are, privy to what is allegedly going on with this girl. And I'm going to keep saying allegedly, because I wasn't there. I don't know if this stuff is true or not. I'm just, the messenger. But anyway, let me put her picture up real quick while we're talking about her before we get into this news conference. So this person who's in the streets said she got caught stealing from work that day. So what people are thinking is that when she got caught stealing at work, she got scared. She felt she had nothing to lose. and just tried to get away from the whole situation by faking a kidnapping. That's what some people are saying. They said she failed out of nursing school as well, and she has allegedly been on drugs. So they're saying all these combination of things that she was going through, plus she was fighting with her boyfriend, and allegedly her boyfriend was cheating on her with another woman. This is all allegedly, right? So they're saying all the stuff she was going through, she just decided to fake her kidnapping to get away from it all. I don't know. Anyway, this person goes on to say she had her friend behind her, and that's who picked her up. She was with her friend all weekend. Again, this is allegedly. The police knew she was safe because she blocked her ex-boyfriend weeks ago, and she added him back while she was abducted. He called the cops to tell them half a day before she went back to work. So while she was supposedly kidnapped, she had unblocked her ex-boyfriend, and he saw that, and so he went and reported it to the police. So the police already knew that something was up. How are you unblocking your boyfriend but you kidnapped? Girl, bye. And people are saying she planned this to disappear and realized that this wasn't going to work. Wild. And the reason why she realized it wasn't going to work, allegedly, was because the high publicity, basically. So all that publicity that, gave her, that pretty much put her on the forefront, led to her basically going back home. And this is a text messages exchange from somebody who was trying to get some tea. And again, this is allegedly. They say she stole money from her work, completely fabricated the story. Hoover just hit her phone and reviewed the video of the Red Roof Inn of her checking into the room. So this person's claiming that she checked into Red Roof Inn. Again, these people have different variations, which is why I keep saying is allegedly. This person texted back and said, "Oh my Lord, I figured something shady was happening. I just want to know, did her family know or was in on it?" And then the person come back and said, "No, they didn't. They tried to deny the Red Roof Inn story as it unfolded because they knew she was BSing and didn't want the embarrassment." So the parents, even though they caught on that their daughter was lying, they just kept on this narrative so that they could save face, which is, again, unacceptable. The parents should have made their daughter just come clean right then and there. So the person responded to the source and said, "Oh man, that's horrible for her family. They seemed like well-off family, but she's going to get ate alive once those details are public and spread around. Of course, I'm not going to say anything. I just meant in general." And then the source says, "Yep, as she should." Okay. So, y'all, it's a hot mess. And I don't know if y'all know it, but the ex-boyfriend's sister came and spoke out too. We might get into that a little later. Actually, let me see. Can I get into that now? Can I get into that now? Can I get into that now? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We're going to try to get into that now. We're going to look at neighborhood talk because her sister-in-law, basically not even her sister, her in-law, it's basically her ex-boyfriend's sister. The ex-boyfriend's sister is the one that was the last on the phone with Carlee Russell, which is why you can tell this was all planned to get the attention of her ex-boyfriend, because she somehow was on the phone, y'all, with her ex-boyfriend's sister while she was supposedly in the midst of getting kidnapped. Y'all, girl, bye. So it just sounds like she did this all so that basically the sister could go back and tell the boyfriend that, "Oh, I heard your girlfriend getting kidnapped," so that he can be all stressed out and be like, "No, my girl's gone." So I'm trying to see if I can find that, y'all. If I can't find it now, we'll have to get into it a little later because y'all know neighborhood talk. There's so much going on with neighborhood talk. Carlee is asking people to stop harassing Carlee's boyfriend. Okay, here it is. I found it, y'all. Let's get into that first before we get into the news conference because there are so many updates. I might as well just cover all the updates now while we are talking about this annoying story. I'm not going to say sad. It's annoying because she made it hard for Black women. Do you know in our society, it's bad enough individuals downplay a Black woman's tears, downplays a Black woman's trauma. They think that we're faking it until if we're sad or going through something. And now it just made this 10 times worse. So I really don't have much empathy for this girl, period. I'm sorry. I know she was going through a lot of stuff, but we all have issues and none of us have gone out and faked a crime. I don't think any of you guys in the chat have. I hope not. Anyway, let's read this from her boyfriend, the boyfriend's sister. Carlee Russell's boyfriend's sister says she can't believe she's fabricated this whole story Tomar is feeling he is going to be okay. She fumbled, right? She sure did. I'm about to go catch that ball. Okay, he is fine. Okay, anyway, sorry. Let me stop, y'all. Pray for me. Anyway, she said, man, here y'all go, since y'all literally waiting on me to speak on the situation and give my thoughts on it. I just can't believe she fabricated this whole story. Carlee had my family and I believing her staged play. She had Tomar and I defending her to the utmost, having me cuss all these people out, which I don't regret. Y'all all shouldn't speak on things you don't know about. My emotions are high. I really could turn my emotions into actions. I mean, I could really headbutt her. No, seriously. Do everything under the sun for what she has done. Okay. Then she says, especially my brother, but I won't do that. I'm going to let God work. I don't know what he's going to do with her and her family, but I know he's turning it around in a positive light for mine. And that is only because we honor him daily. This whole situation is stupid as HE double hockey sticks, because at the end of the day, she's the one who's actually embarrassed, y'all. Everyone is literally on her neck for lying the way she did. They both righteous nation right now. I just really pray for her and her family to just tell the truth about everything and pray for Carlee's mind, because God gonna deal with them. And he did. This was posted 2 days ago, y'all. And after this, God sure did deal with that girl's conscience, because eventually she came out clean today, admitting to her lies. Okay, so clearly God did work on her. But let's keep going. Okay, let's get to her. Just like everyone that personally knows Carlee and everyone who genuinely cared about her well-being from the jump, we really thought she was missing, like everyone else on my timeline. We clueless as well, but my heart goes out to my brother. I don't like to see my family go through anything they don't have to go through, but he gonna be good. We gonna be good regardless. I'm proud of him. He did his part, being a real man. Yeah, he is, girl. Girl, hook me up. Anyway, and going out searching hard for his girlfriend like any concerned boyfriend would do. But like I said, God is turning this situation around for our good. He is the only one allowed this to play out the way it did. I just want to thank everyone who reached out to meet us, concerned about how Tomar is feeling. He is going to be okay, way better than he was before. She fumbled. Right, because the Lord said all things work for the good, okay? And because she fumbled the ball, it's working out for my good, because I'm going to go ahead and scoot on in to that interplay and pick up the ball and do a touchdown. No, I'm just kidding. Let me stop, y'all. Let's be serious. Okay, sorry, y'all. Carlee Russell's boyfriend, sister, letting it be known. Let's see what this person has to say. Y'all act like y'all never acted out if of emotion for a man. Granted, this was extreme, but I don't believe she really thought this would blow up the way it did. I'm sorry, amazingly, Mia. I have never, and I can say that with confidence, I have never acted out for a man to this extreme. I usually, if a man acting up and he not treating me right, I just get to going. I'm gone. I'm like, boy, bye. Next. Thank you. Next. Thank you. Next. Thank you. Next. Okay, let me stop. Anyways, let's get back to the next part here, y'all. We're going to get into this news conference where she admitted to her lie, y'all. This is a hot mess. I'm glad at least she admitted to it, guys. Let's give her at least a point in the chat. Y'all all put in a 1 in the chat, because she deserves a point for admitting to the lie. Because Jussie Smollett, till this day, it's been a few years, and Jussie Smollett is still lying. He has yet to admit to his lie, and everybody and their mama know he lied, okay? Everybody. And if you don't know, you got to work on your conscience, because you're going to be deceived one day if you cannot see that man was lying. Anyways, let's get into this conference.
Burgess will read a prepared statement that will provide an update in this case. After reading the statement, we will have time for a few questions related to the case. Keep in mind, this is still an ongoing investigation, and there are some questions we simply cannot answer.
First of all, how is this still an ongoing investigation if she admitted to the lie? Y'all put in the chat, how is it? She admitted, case closed. Let's move on. I guess everybody wants to know where she was the last few days, I guess. But at this point, I don't care. Just lock the girl up.
At this point. With that, I'll turn it over to Chief Dursis.
Thank you, Captain.
Yes.
Good afternoon. Thanks to everyone for attending again today. I want to thank the members of our department and all of law enforcement who played a role in the investigation of this case. Last Wednesday, July 19th, we held a press conference and provided you with the facts of the Carlee Russell disappearance. We told you the investigation was ongoing. We helped you determine where Carlee was during the 49 hours of her disappearance. Today, I've talked to and received a statement from Mr. Emery Anthony, attorney for Carlee Russell. Mr. Anthony has scheduled a meeting for Carlee to meet with investigators early this afternoon, but then I received an email stating that a statement was being provided by him on her behalf. Mr. Anthony asked that I read the statement in its entirety, which I will do now. My client has given me permission to make the following statement on her behalf. There was no kidnapping on Thursday, July 13th, 2023.
Okay, we already knew that, sir. Thank you, Carlee Russell, for finally admitting what everybody and their intelligent mother already knew. So this is obvious.
My client did not see a baby on the side of the road.
Number two, we already knew there was no baby on the side of the road. Anybody who has been looking at that video surveillance could see there was nothing on the side of the road but grass, road signs, and her hazard lights as she parked to the curb. So number two, we already knew that. Thank you, Carlee, for admitting to the obvious that we already know.
My client did not leave the Hoover area when she was identified as a missing person. My client did not have any help in this incident, but this was a single act done by herself. My client was not with anyone or any hotel with anyone during the time she was missing. My client apologizes for her actions to this community, the volunteers who were searching for her, to the Hoover Police Department and other agencies as well, as to her friends and family. We ask for your prayers for Carlee as she addresses her issues and attempts to move forward, understanding that she made a mistake in this matter. Carlee, again, ask for your forgiveness and prayers. We have a meeting scheduled with Mr. Anthony to further discuss this case. We're currently in discussions with the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office in Bessemer about possible criminal charges related to this case, and we will announce those charges when and if they are filed.
All right, with that, we'll take a few questions. As Officer Hale said, when I call on you, please state your name and your affiliation. Yes, sir.
Chief Mims, WAGG 610 100.1 FM Summit Media. Chief, do we at this time with the Hoover Police Department know the whereabouts of Carlee Russell during that 49-hour period that she was supposedly missing?
Now, as I said the other day, was talking facts and everything. If I said anything today, would just be speculation. Actual facts, we do not.
Aaron Llewellyn, WBC Team 13. Can you tell us what her motivation was for doing this, if you can?
I wish I could tell you.
I could tell you it was a behind her man. Allegedly. Allegedly. All right, so guys, I've been talking this whole time and I've been muted. Pray for me, y'all. Pray for me. But anyway, forgive me for that silent moment there. But anyways, that whole part, I just muted that. There was no point in going any further. I can tell you what this woman's motive was. It was behind a man. It was very obvious. It was behind a man. We got to do better, y'all. We got to do better in our community. If the man don't want you, if he's not acting right, allegedly he apparently was cheating on the girl. That's what people are saying in the community. And she was arguing with the other girl, telling the other girl that she's prettier and she's a nurse and she's better than the other girl. And it was just a bunch of mess, allegedly. But it's like, you really messed up your criminal record at this point, your credibility. You got fired from your job because you're over here stealing and lying. And then you made less chances of you becoming a nurse now. You ruined your possibilities of becoming a nurse because you got this plastered across the U.S. I don't know if a nursing program wants to even accept this girl. So it's like, come on, like, we got to do better. If the man is not acting right, you got to pick up the dignity that you have left and get to walking. That is how you win in victory, is when you have the strength enough to walk away from the BS if he's doing that and causing you stress. Now, the second part is, this woman has caused so much tremendous. So the next step that they're going to do is they're going to send this case over to the prosecutor's office, and they're going to look into filing criminal charges. I hope that they file criminal charges against this woman. I don't care if she confessed. I don't care if you feel empathy for her. Their charges need to be charges need to be filed against her, because there needs to be accountability, so that it can serve as a deterrent to future people trying to fake crimes out there. She needs to be charged, and she needs to just learn her lesson that she has tremendously harmed the Black community for many years to come, y'all. Many years to come. Later down the line, when we have a missing Black woman or a missing Black man, or a Black woman complains of trauma or whatever, or they are going to laugh at the Black woman's tears, as they historically have done. But now it gives them an excuse to do so, because they have someone to point back to, Miss Carlee Russell over here, making it hard for us in the Black community. So thank you. Somebody gave her two. Bad news. You so sweet. Thank you, PM Channel. Sorry, love. I'm so sorry, PM Channel, about that no sound thing. I had it on mute. Anyways, y'all, it was a hot mess. So anyways, let's get into what her boyfriend had to say, because after this news conference, her boyfriend came out and he had a statement. His little fine self. I don't know if he's fine or anyways, let's look at some pictures of Mr. This is the boyfriend. If some of you guys don't know who he is, this is Tamar. He thinks he's popping and on a whole nother level. Here he is again in his Kodak moments, looking like a whole entire steak. I'm sorry, y'all. This man, come on, y'all cannot tell me he looked good. Anyway, let me stop. I ain't gonna say that no more. Anyway, let's read the statement that he said, because he came out and said this statement after the news conference where Carlee admitted she lied. Let me see if y'all can hear me before I read it. Okay, y'all can hear me. All right, he says, Carlee's actions created hurt, confusion, and dishonesty. I was made aware of the false narrative after coming to the defense of my ex, Carlee Russell. Now, he made it very clear that she is not his woman anymore. When he was first speaking out about her, he was calling her his girlfriend and all that. Now she is officially his ex. Anyway, he said, my ex, Carlee Russell, myself and my family's nature was to react in love and genuine concern. We are disgusted from the outcome of this entire situation. I strongly feel exactly like you all, blindsided with Carlee's actions. This is still an ongoing investigation, but with all of the recent information and her confession, now we gain closure with this situation. Thank you to all my family, friends, and the nation for your support through this. I want to also send my prayers and thanks to Miss Angela Haley. I have no idea who that is. Harris, her team, and all of the volunteers. Thank you again for your unwavering support. The severity in this matter has not been overlooked. I deeply respect the genuine support shared during this situation. Please continue to keep us in your prayers. With love, Tamar. So yeah, y'all, he had to say what he had to say. He is now a single man on the market. Can y'all believe this man was in New York at the very same day I was in New York? Man, don't you know we could have met up? Anyway, let's stop. Okay, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm done. I'm done. Anyway, goes to show. I hope I'm gonna keep an eye on this case, because I really hope that she does face some criminal charges for what she did. It's just a hot mess. It's wrong. Y'all, please stop lying about these crimes. This is not it. This is not it, Carlee. I know you was trying to be Mr. What's this man? Jussie Smollett. I guess, copycat, but I don't know why you thought this was going to get your man back or this was going to get you any type of benefit other than mere embarrassment to you and your family. You not only embarrassed yourself, you embarrassed your family, and you put your mom and dad through so much emotional turmoil, and you made them lie on your behalf, basically, to save you. It's just so sad. Right, let's see what y'all have to say about this, okay? Linda says, do you honestly believe the flip-flop boyfriend statement? Girl, you know what, Linda? Shoot, I'm with you, girl. I'm with you, girl. Good point, Linda Brown. Who knows what to believe? He does flip-flop every left and right. Shoot, I don't know. He does seem so sweet, huh, Cookie? He seemed to be well raised so well. I know, Dinah, it is so sad. Okay, PM Channel is with me. Love you, PM Channel. Good to see you in the chat. Dinah says they're probably thinking up all the charges they're going to throw at her. I know, Dinah. I hope they honestly throw the book at this girl. She only going to really get a bunch of misdemeanors, but still, she needs to do something, and I hope she serves some jail time because she really needs to learn a lesson. This was not related to mental health, so please stop, guys. We got to teach our individuals to learn how to deal with hardship and to deal with it in a constructive way. If she was going through all this stuff, for example, being kicked out of nursing school, stealing from her job, getting losing her boyfriend, we got to teach them, go get counseling, get therapy, find a constructive way to deal with your stress rather than going out and being destructive and harming an entire community, basically. And you harmed other victims out there who went out to help her, who lost their kids and they can't actually get their kids back. Okay? She over here mocking the miseries of other victims. Seriously. Dinah says, no, this woman allegedly planned all this. It was so elaborate, wasting resources, even had the mother of a true victim, right, of a crime helping to search for her. Shaking my head. Exactly, Dinah. Speak it, girl. Speak it. Even had the mother, guys, the mother of a real victim to stand up and help. That is a shame. How dare you? And even y'all, let me get into this boyfriend, because this boyfriend, 2 days ago, he was still defending her. He was still loyal to her. So I'm wondering, I'm with the young lady in the chat who said, Linda Brown, who said, do you really believe flip-flop? Because girl, you're right. Do I really believe this man? Because here 2 days ago, he did this. Carlee Russell's boyfriend is asking for people to stop harassing, bullying her online. Think about her mental health. She doesn't deserve that. So was he with her then? Okay. Was he with her then? They said, neighbors, it's no secret Carlee Russell had her boyfriend looking crazy earlier this week, adamant that his girlfriend was kidnapped, which later turned out to be a damn lie. Well, with everything that's happened since then, he's asking everyone to stop bullying her. He's so loyal, man. I need me a man like that. Anyway, he said, the only thing I can say is I want everyone to stop bullying her. I know what it seems like, what she did. Just stop bullying on social media, Tamar Latrell Simmons told the Post. Think about her mental health. She doesn't deserve that. Nobody deserves to be cyberbullied. Thoughts? This person says, somebody said, F it, let's bully this in too. Oh, that's mean. Don't say that, lady. This person said, child, you was faking and now going to be taken to jail. We wasted God time praying for you out here lying and stealing and just to get the wrong attention. Shaking my head. I don't want to inadvertently learn anything else about Miss Carlee Russell. This person said, meanwhile, he deleted his post statement after she magically appeared home. Please stop at this point. Y'all are harassing us. This person says she messed with our mental health first. We didn't deserve that. It's true, though. These comments out here are facts, man. In my humble opinion, allegedly. It's like she messed with our mental health. We were over here stressed out. I mean, I was like sick. I couldn't think about anything else. I was sitting here just so stuck on praying for this girl to come home because I'm an empath. So I feel whatever somebody else is going through, right? So I was literally sick, just sad thinking about this girl. Okay? Now look at this. This girl is clearly not sorry. So she posted this 1 day ago. She liked a post that people are saying shows she really wasn't sorry for what she did. So let's look at the post that she liked just a day ago. And now she want to come out and be clean like she really sorry. This girl don't give a care. All she care about herself. But let's see what she did. So this person said, Carlee liked a tweet. Thoughts? So Carlee Nicole, Glenn Clayton Robinson, 1908. They said, Carlee, I ain't mad at you. As messed up as it sounds, you had to do what you needed to for self self-preservation. The Bible says, you without sin shall cast the first stone. May the Lord be with you and all the families deeply affected in this situation. So they're saying she liked this tweet. I don't know. This person, let's see what this person had to say. I really wish she would have came out like, yeah, I did it. I did it because it's so many Black women who are kidnapped every day. Y'all don't do nothing. So yes, make me the bad guy, but the real villain is this government. Now that I brought awareness to this tragedy, get up off y'all butts and help find the missing women that we've been searching for years. Whoa, baby, she could have shook the town with that one. But instead, we get this. Right. Imagine blaming her for how whites have been treating us for over 500 years. Well, that is true. Either way, I mean, this was a change of events, guys. It was a change of events because for the first time, we've seen the media, law enforcement use all their resources to really help, you know, get a Black woman back, man. And this turns out to be a fake story. Like, really? Make it make sense. Oh, God. Linda says, do you realize if nothing more comes out of this case, for her, trafficking has been a heightened, so we can start talking about that. This is ugly. That's true, Linda. We can. You're right. We can actually start talking about trafficking because it does raise awareness about that. But I still want her to be held accountable, Linda. I'm not going to lie, y'all. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Linda Brown says, tell me the boyfriend didn't know any of this. Girl, leave that boyfriend guy alone. Girl, I'm trying, Linda. I'm trying. Pray for me, girl. I'm trying. I've been trying to leave that boy alone for the whole life, and I'm still stuck on that man. Anyway, Linda say, do you know that there are 54 missing cases unresolved in Alabama? I believe in that area. What, Linda? What, Linda? See, I'm with Tampa Supreme. Lock her up then, man. We got 54 missing people out in Alabama, and they over here trying to search for this woman who not even lost. Okay, she not even lost. Make it make sense. Oh, God. Yeah, she does need prayer. I love Speak Vision. Speak Vision always is steadily the sweetheart of the lives and like Sister Holy Ghost. This woman always got a sweetheart. I don't know if I ever seen or heard or read Speak Vision say anything condemning. I don't know. You girl, you just so sweet. You Sister Holy Ghost. I'm gonna start calling her Miss Speak Vision, Sister Holy Ghost, because she's always so forgiving. Pray for me, Speak Vision. Anyway, Dinah says this story was off to me from the start. Too many things didn't add up or make sense. See, that was you using your smart intelligence, Dinah. That's why we have you as an opinionator and a litigator, because girl, we need your intelligence here. Okay. Orange must be her favorite color. Didn't she claim a man with orange hair kidnapped her? Oh, that is true. She did. Orange must be her favorite color. Is it, y'all? Because she likes to refer to orange. Alicia says, I wouldn't mind a piece of that boyfriend too, honey. Girl, see, Alicia is with me. Thank you, Alicia. Girl, I'm giving you a hand clap. Thank you. Finally, I thought I was the only one. I'm like, I know I am not the only one. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Crystal. Right, Dinah, she did tweet before she called 911. Yep, that is very true. Okay. Bad News over here laughing at me. I love you, Bad News. I'm sorry, Bad News. Pray for me, okay? That's all you can do is pray. Anyway, Tiffany Taylor said needs to be a felony. I wish, Tiffany, girl, you and me both. I wish it could be a felony because I want her to serve some jail time for this. I do, but it's just a misdemeanor. I highly doubt they're going to file a felony, but maybe they can. Maybe they can. Well, no, I don't know. It might be a misdemeanor, y'all. We'll see. I really don't see it being a felony, but if it does turn out to be, oh, guys, check out this tea too. So get into this. This makes me pretty mad right here. This is why I don't really trust GoFundMe's all the time, because of this very reason. Okay, check this out, y'all. $63,000 that was donated in finding Carlee Russell will not be refunded despite her reappearance. Can you believe this? Not only will it not be refunded, but how is it not going to be refunded when we found out this was all a lie? This is unacceptable. If you donated money to help find Carlee Russell before we found out she was Carlee Smollett, then unfortunately for you, you won't be getting your money back. Why? According to Al.com, Crime Stoppers of Metro Alabama reversed a decision to refund the $63,000 that was originally raised for Carlee when she first disappeared. Now, why? Because we found out it was a lie. Initially, they said since she was found, they would give the money back. But now, since the investigation is still pending, despite the evidence that has already been presented to the public, they will keep the money. Man, no, Al.com, people need to sue. This needs to be a class action lawsuit, guys. She clearly came out today, as we speak, admitting that she lied. So that alone should have made them return the money. They're just being a thief at this point. Thief under false pretenses, because people give that money under false pretenses, thinking that there was a kidnapping when there really wasn't. No, no, stop lying. Al.com, they're talking about this investigation is still ongoing, and accordingly, there is no basis to refund any contributions at this time. Hogwash, she admitted to lying. Did you not watch the news conference? Furthermore, the Hoover Police Department has not requested any donor contributions to be released or refunded, said the group, which collects anonymous tips about crimes. See, this is what's going to deter people from giving into these tragedies now. This is another negative effect of this case because people are going to be like, well, why should I give into this tragedy if I don't know if it's real? And I'm not going to get my money back if we find out it's not real. So people are going to be reluctant. People said we would never use a crime as a fundraiser. Bob Kopis, executive director of Crime Stoppers of Metro Alabama, said, okay, then why are you not giving the money back? Bob Kopis, I'm calling you out. You know, you watched that news conference where she admitted to lying. So why are you holding this money, you thief? Under false pretenses, in my opinion. This is strictly for the benefit of getting law enforcement the best information as quickly as possible. And also it allows the public to get involved because they want to get involved. We have had donations as large as $25,000 and as small as $5, Kopis said, but every dollar counted because it came from somebody who wanted to see Carlee come home. But she was already home, basically. She wasn't even kidnapped. Let's see what people have to say in the community about this, because this is unacceptable, y'all. This is going to change the game. People are not going to want to donate to these type of tragedies if they realize that, you know, they could be scammed, basically. This person said, not even being funny for real, but what exactly was donations for? This person says, how about using the $63,000 to find women who really are missing? Okay, I agree with that one. I'm not going to lie. They said they have already returned the $25,000 and $20,000 donation. There are 60 donors who pledged around $13,000, and all they have to do is request a refund from Hoover Police Department Crime Stoppers. This demonization of Black women that made a horrible mistake is getting out of hand. Okay, she did not make a horrible mistake. A mistake is something where you don't even realize what you're doing is wrong. This woman did an intentional wrongful act. She knew she was lying, guys. That is not a mistake. She went out and deliberately stole from her job. She planned out this whole lie. She searched how to pay for an Amber Alert. She searched all these things and planned this whole story out. That is not a mistake. That is an intentional, wrongful, immoral and conduct. And it's a crime of moral turpitude, which can question her credibility in the future and her possibilities of people trusting her in any future careers. Okay? Right. It should go back, y'all. Okay. I'm gonna see what Linda had to say, because Linda is on the side of Carlee. So let's see what she has to say. She said, I don't condone what Carlee did, but I think she exposed something bigger than her trafficking. Think about it. Review the details Nick listed in the PR. Yeah, she did, Linda. I mean, I agree, girl, but I just can't get over the fact that I'm irritated with her. I know girl, I appreciate you giving the other side, because we need you to level out the chat. So I really appreciate that, because we do need our Linda, because I'm telling you, I will go all in on her. She is right that she did raise awareness about trafficking. But I'm still mad at her, guys. I'm sorry. I got to go back to being mad. I'm sorry, Linda. But I agree with you, girl. Cookie says, Crime Stoppers never goes to families. Oh, okay. It rewards money for whoever helps finding the missing person or the suspects. Oh, okay. Thank you, Cookie, for educating me on that, girl. And she says she agrees that it should have gone back. Yes, it should have. Right? No wonder they threw that party, girl. They was probably using that money. Oh, Cookie said it's not GoFundMe, it's Crime Stoppers. Okay, sorry, girl. I'm still, I be misspeaking. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Please do not name other YouTubers in my chat. This chat is all about Queen Esquire and Queen Esquire alone. Okay, I don't want to hear about nobody else but Queen Esquire over here. All right, guys, I love y'all. I'm gonna leave y'all be for the rest of the night. Let me know what y'all think about this crazy story. Let me know. I really want to know what you guys think the penalty should be. What do you guys think? What kind of punishment should she get for what she did, y'all? Let me know. Do you think she should get some type of jail time? And if she should, how much jail time do you think she should get? Do you think she should get a combination of jail time and probation? If so, how many years of probation should she be placed on? Or do you think, you know what? No, she should get another chance. Let's just go ahead and make her do community service and maybe pay some type of restitution back to the community. Well, I want to know what you guys think the punishment should be for what she did, because I feel like there should be some accountability. Or do you think maybe she should do something like go speak at schools to some of the young students about the importance of telling the truth and not lying and the consequences of her lies? That's what I really want to know what you guys think. I love y'all so much. Take care. Toodaloo.
She the queen, yeah, that's Queen Esquire. Legal trouble, she getting you out the fire. Another dame, she solving another case. Cause she litigate with dignity and grace. She the queen, yeah, that's Queen Esquire. Legal trouble, she getting you out the fire. Another dame, she solving another case. Cause she litigate with dignity and grace.